Is it gonna start? You knew it was gonna start. You know, sometimes just buying a used Toyota or Lexus might not be good enough. It might not be enough just to look for an old Lexus or Toyota. It might not be good enough to go to a reputable dealership. And it definitely might not be a good idea to buy a brand new car with a $70,000 loan. You see, for an average guy like me, I have 4 kids, I have a mortgage, 2 dogs. And having a car with a $70,000 plus loan, it's just not an option for me. I can't swing something like that. I know a lot of people can, and I'm grateful for those people because they can buy these new cars and maintain them, and we get them in a discount in the future. However, for me and a lot of people like myself, buying a new car, it's just not an option. Buying a car, period, it's kind of a big deal for a lot of people. It could be a serious commitment, especially if you're financing the car. And buying a used car can be obviously a more serious risk. I know it can feel good buying, especially a new car. It can feel good buying a car that you really want, a car that looks good, a car that is popular. It can feel like a treat. And it should be a reward because we sacrifice a lot. Oh, squirrel, go ahead. We sacrifice a lot of time at a job to be able to afford a car, whether we buy it outright sounds good, huh? Whether we buy it outright or we're financing it takes a lot from us to have a car for most average people. One of the worst feelings is coming out to your car in the morning on your way to work and it doesn't start, or it breaks down along the way, or when you're leaving work and you can't go home because your car won't start. Mechanical issues for an average person can be a big deal. It can stop your life in its tracks. Especially if you're not prepared, if you don't have AAA, and please, guys, make sure you have some sort of roadside assistance plan because any car can break down. But it especially hurts when it's a newer car and you have a lot invested into it and you felt good about buying this car, and now you can't use it. It's incredibly frustrating. I know. I've been there. And we like to think that buying a brand new car is gonna help us avoid those issues, but unfortunately nowadays that's just not true. It may have been true when this vehicle was new, because let's be honest, this era of vehicles were pretty reliable, not just from Toyota either. And for me, it's very important to own my decisions. I want to be confident knowing that I spent my money the way I wanted to spend it, not because of somebody else's recommendation or opinion or a salesman. If anything does go wrong with my car, I can only blame myself, or just accept that's what happens with a vehicle. It's the cost of ownership. Cost of ownership, and some vehicles it's higher. And for a lot of people that may not be an issue. If you can afford the maintenance and downtime, or you already have a reliable vehicle, by all means get what you want. Please, we should all be happy. But if you're just an average dude buying a car that's breaking down on you and the car owns you, it's gonna be hard to be happy. I don't expect this car to be completely trouble-free, but I have owned it 2 years. It's got almost 170,000 miles. I don't know if I looked at that right for you on camera, but I haven't had any issues. And Lexus kept all the records, all the service records for this vehicle from the previous owner, and it's been all maintenance issues. But I do know there's a lot of people out there who have much newer cars that are worth a lot more than this vehicle. They're having issues. They are having issues in their first 2 years of ownership on a brand new car. And I'll admit, there's some really cool new cars. We live in it's a good time to be alive for gearheads. A lot of cool cars are available. I've had newer cars. I've had a few newer cars in the past. I've never had a brand new car, so I can't speak to that. But I have had newer cars that were worth quite a bit more than this. That did have quite a bit of issues. This was years ago. I've been buying Toyotas for a while now, but in the past, I had some pretty bad experiences. In fact, that's what pushed me towards buying a Toyota or Lexus. I was just absolutely fed up with dealing with vehicle breakdowns. I couldn't afford it. My kids got to go to school. They got doctor's appointments. I got to get to work. I can't afford a vehicle that's breaking down on me. And I know there's a lot of people in the same boat. And the only thing we can do is try to make the most informed decision we can. And so that we can have comfort in knowing we made the decision for ourselves. We made the best decision we could. That doesn't mean we won't have any issues. It just means we have ownership of our decisions. And personally, for me, it's incredibly important.